Hi everyone, for today's videos we will tackle all about to the young woman of Malolos. In the present day, women are recognized for their exceptional contribution to the society, of studying victories and yet unrevealed bravery. Despite gender inequalities in the many areas, women continue to success and surpass the odds during the Spanish colonialization of the Philippines. Many people, particularly the colonizer, saw the presence of women in society as less important than the presence of men. Dr. Jose Rizal, on the other hand, was not convinced his honored Filipino woman is represented to the young woman of Malolos, in which he expresses his admiration for the bravery act they performed. He inspired to the women of Malolos who rise and play an active role in society. In the 19th century, a couple of young women in Malolos, Bulacan took part in a non-violent protest for educational reform. Dr. Jose Rizal was deeply impressed by the competitive spirit displayed by the young woman of Malolos, expresses great happiness, satisfaction in his letter about the battle they had. I am overjoyed because recognized and believes that we as a woman have a potential and deserve to be treated fairly. Women aren't just for the home. We are capable of doing everything that man is capable of doing. When it comes to equality, gender should not be hindrance. They all wrong. If they think women are weak, sure, useless or fragile. However, when word of what happened in Malolos reached them, he realized his mistake. Previously, Rizal told that most Filipino men resemble shadow plants shown and reared in darkness, with flowers devoid of. He quickly changed his mind about us. He felt wrong and he admits it was surprised. It is true that Filipino women had the potential to bloom into very beautiful flowers. They have the potential in the world in which they live. They are female. Many obstacles stand in their way of their growth. When it comes to them, there are many restrictions as well as discrimination. When it comes to women, he says churches, particularly the friars, as the main reason why women are afraid to step up and make a move, to speak and to tell the truth, because of some beliefs true to us by the friars. When women remain in the house, performing household chores and others light but repetitive tasks every day, many people have brainwashed into believing that women should not be allowed to leave their homes and should always be confined to their residence. I understand Rizal rage toward the friar because I too get frustrated with them. Then I read about their wrongdoings that manipulated women and made them submissive, particular to men. In the continuation of his letter of Dr. Jose Rizal, he expresses his belief that women as the mothers play an important role in shaping their children's future. Filipino mothers have a lot of responsibilities, so lessons should start at home as much as possible. They should instill in their children proper morals and conduct so that they will grow up to be a good citizen. He also stated that Filipinos should reasonable and open their ears, particularly in women, because they are the first influence man's consciousness. He wants us to remember that a good mother is not like the mother the friar has formed. He wanted to teach their children to love the true God rather than the friar's pretender. In my own experience, my mother was the first person to introduce me to the world. The one who told me what was right and wrong, what to do and what not to do, and many other things. First, I learned everything at home. This is where told saying what a mother do for his children will reflect what they are now emerged. Furthermore, he insisted that no good water come from a tub but a spring that knows savory fruit can come from a creed seed. And I agree, Zal mentioned that if she is a maiden, the young man should love her not only for the beauty and amiable personality, but also for her strength and courage of mind. Allow the maiden to be a source of pride for her country and command respect. Speaking of respect, he also raised this issue of women having the right to say no to a man if they don't like him. They should respect their decision and stop pressuring them into like or marry them. It's quite well said. I agree with everything he said. Women should be viable to say no in situation indeed. As a result, letter to the woman of Malolos demonstrated how his hope for our country grew stronger as a result of their bravery. He is implying that women are strong and intelligent. It will be of a great assistance in restoring the country's pride and liberty, especially if they are educated and a good manners. If a woman is good, which may result in a positive outcomes because these young people may be the new hope for the next generation. Also, according to Rizal, God give each individual a reason and will of his or her own to distinguish. Just from the unjust, all were born free and without shackles. And no man has in the right subjugate. They will be inspired of others to born free. No one has the authority to mistreat or deprive us. Filipino women had the right to fight, to stand up, to speak out, and to demand. The battle that the Malolos women fought was a victory, not only for the ladies but also for the entire country. Lastly, I'd like to add that I'm Filipina and I'm proud of it. That's all. Thank you.